today we're making the cookies and cream mousse, part of your mousse tutorial. So this one is one of my favorites because who doesn't like Oreos? So the first step, okay, is obviously your mise en place. I measured out, you're going to measure 3 3/4 cup of heavy cream. Part of your mise en place, I went ahead and got started beating the heavy cream so we start producing those stiff peaks that we're looking for when we're making our mousse. It's going to take some time, so I'm going to explain the rest of the procedures while this is mixing. Make sure you don't overmix, so in about a minute I'm going to take a little peek, but I am going to close this so it kind of doesn't go all over the place. First step, part of your mise en place is grabbing Oreos. You need about 20. We're going to do 6 because I divided by 3. First thing you're going to do, notice I'm wearing gloves just because this is a ready-to-eat food and I'm going to scrape all of this out, okay? So you're going to scrape this cream and you're going to reserve it in a custard cup. I would put it in a glass bowl or custard cup or glass liquid measuring cup because you're going to microwave this for about 2 minutes. So scrape every single cookie, put the cream in there, and then this is what you're left with. All right, then you're going to place it in a baggie. We're making homemade crumb. Okay, Oreo crumb. And then I would grab a rolling pin or a meat tenderizer and just crumple it up. All right, some of this in your recipe, half a cup is going to go onto your topping on the top as we kind of trifle this mousse. The rest is going to go directly into our mousse. Okay, so reserve half a cup as your topping. The rest goes into it. This cream, you're going to microwave for about 2 minutes. And we're going to actually add this to our heavy whipping cream. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We're getting there, not quite yet, so I'm going to turn this up. We're looking for stiff peaks. Okay, so the minute we get those stiff peaks, like it's kind of thick and frothy, I'm going to add the cream and I'm going to add my Oreo crumbs. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, so these are the stiff peaks that I was looking for, if you notice. Look at how pretty that is. So it goes from liquid to these frothy, stiff peaks that I need. Okay, this is what your consistency, this is what you're looking for your mousse when you're making these little trifles. So this is the fun stuff, my favorite. I would grab a spatula because you're going to fold in. So the technique is called folding in. You don't want to ruin these peaks. So your cream goes in here because it's an Oreo and cream mousse. Yours, you're going to have way more. Remember mine, I did 6 cookies. You're going to literally have 20. Okay, I'm going to add half a cup of powdered sugar. You're adding 1.5 cup. Just like this. It's so much easier when you mise en place. Everything just is in its place. And then I'm just going to fold in. Okay, try not to over stir. And then I'm going to add the Oreo crumbs. I would not use a wooden spoon. You do not want to damage all the hard work that we just did. And if it's a little liquidy, don't worry, we're going to put it in the fridge. Last step, adding my Oreo crumbs. Remember, you're reserving half a cup. Take off my gloves at this point. Okay. Yum. So it really gives it that cookies and cream look. And then we're going to put this in the fridge, and then I will be right back to show you how to assemble. All right, welcome back. We're going to continue on with our flights. If you could see, we just finished chocolate mousse. Okay, now we're going to do the Oreos, or cookies and cream. Okay, so same thing. Cut into your Ziploc baggie or piping bag. Pipe to the very top. And we're going to sprinkle. Remember how I asked you to leave some of the Oreo crumbs left over? I'm going to sprinkle some on top. You could even do, if your teacher buys mini Oreos, you can garnish with a mini Oreo or do a chocolate drizzle. Okay, and then I'm going to add my little spoon, just like that. Or you can do the traditional trifle layering. So we're going to start with the mousse on the bottom. And And then I'm gonna do some Oreo crumbs in the center. So, and we're gonna leave this up to you and your creativity and imagination. Just looks like that. Sprinkle some on top. Again, chocolate drizzle, mini Oreo, whatever you want. A dollop of whipped cream. I like to kind of press it down. Okay, garnish. Spoon. And just like that. All right, and that's your cookies and cream.